Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Modded Minecraft with Triaxx2. I have actually just literally pressed the stop recording button and then pressed the recording button again. Went in. So one downside to the miner's backpack, it does occasionally drop items where you don't necessarily want them to go. Toss that in there. Let's see, right, that can go in there. We need our stack of birch wood. We're gonna configure this. Yeah, actually, that's perfect configuration. So now, with a very strange noise, which actually sounds like a real sawmill, I must admit, it's going to process everything and immediately spit it into the chest. One moment. There we go. Sorry. I'm talking for half an hour straight. Makes my throat dry. So this sawdust, once we get 4 of them, we can use to make a cardboard box. And I'm not going to run up there and grab that pure node straight away, but I'll do it after the end of the episode. So we take that, we put it in our crafting grid, and we now have a cardboard box. And if we right click, we can break that and place it here and shift right click, and now it's still working. Oops. So we break that, place it down, shift right click, boop, it's popped off, and now it will continue to work. And it does not lose progress when you do that, which is very nice. I could actually say grab that, place it here. Now it does not rotate these, so if I do move these, I will use the packing tape and do it that way. But I'll probably also reorganize all this stuff, food in ones. Actually, what I'll probably do is make a few drawer controllers, and so I'll have one wall of food, one wall of wood products, one wall of mob products, and one wall of miscellaneous garbage that I can't be bothered to identify where it goes. Probably mod products, but oh, turn the magnet off. The magnet does use a small amount of power when it's not actually pulling things. It's not a crazy amount. I'm going to put this way. I'm going to recharge my chainsaw, which doesn't take much time. Now go here. Recharge. Sadly, the bow of bone can't be recharged, but oh, with the discharging. Thank you. Stop it. That and that. Oops. And you. Okay, so now everything's recharged. Oh, electromagnet. So what's our plan? Well, right now, oops. Yeah, I actually found an Ender IO conduit probe. I don't know if this actually does anything on these. Nope, doesn't do anything. Okay, so what it would do if we had a conduit, we could tell what things are going. Shift right, copy a conduit bundle connection. Oh wow, okay, wow, that's incredibly useful. Oh, okay. So we can it'll either tell us what a conduit's doing, or we can copy and paste the settings from a conduit. That's incredibly handy. So if we have a whole bunch of conduits that we want to set identically, we can actually use the conduit probe to do it quickly. That's really useful. I need to eat something. I need more carrots. I need to set up a farm. Let me out. Thank you. So the plan right now is actually to get ready to set up our ore processing. And where I want to do that, want to ultimately do it is in a desert, or because we seem to be unable to locate a desert, the Sahel. Sahel. I'll have to look at the pronunciation of that. But the closest one. Step outside again. Step outside, hit the Royce? Hit the correct button. Our closest one is actually up here, which is... well, it's not that far. It's just a matter of getting to it. And I think the best path is to... actually, the best path is to go through these rock mountains. Because what we could do would be send... if we put our warehouse here and send our train this way, we'll have to bridge this water, which is not that difficult. It's one of the reasons that I put that sawmill upstairs, because this takes a lot of wood to get across here. And actually, because of the mining barge, we're gonna want a big enough thing that we can go underneath, take that underneath it, which means it's got to be like, what is it? Let's count. The Tinker's Ladder's popped off. That kind of depresses me, but I may have mentioned that before, I may have not, I don't remember. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, figure 7 tall. Yeah, I can't quite jump up there. Oh, yes I can. Oh, because of the free runners, right. So figure it's about 7 tall, because the torches should count for the height. And so we need to go, I figure maybe 10 blocks off the ground. Unless we want to get really fancy with, things. If I didn't want to do... okay, stop. Thank you, stand still. If I wanted to get very fancy with the, oh, what's the phrase? Oh, if I didn't want to do a train, and I do want to do a train, I could actually, with a single card, I could make a launch track, and just have a minecart go from here to there, and then have it shoot in an arc across, and then I'd be able to take the boat through the open space. But you try that with a train, and it does not end well. Yeah, so... both of my fluid carts are... okay, I fell off the building again. Yay. Go me! I are the best Minecrafter ever. Yeah, so both of my fluid carts are behaving themselves properly. This one's not... oh, speaking of which, I need to... oops. Recharge my... refill the jetpack. And, again, I don't really like easy flight, but this is not that. Yes, it holds an awful lot of hydrogen, but at the same time, excuse me, it also takes quite a while to refuel, or not refuel, refill. And, right, so, alright, we'll pull that out. This will refill this tank and then get a chance to recharge. Actually, what we do is put that in there, and then... okay. Alright, that's not fair. The limiting factor is not the energy production. The limiting factor is actually these kinesis pipes, because the pipes can handle a lot of... you're off. The pipes can... these pipes can handle a lot of power, and this thing can eat a lot of power. But, these stone and cobblestone kinesis pipes don't transfer a lot of power. Plus, the sawmill is using up a lot of power. Yeah, the sawmill makes a lot of planks, and that's good because, well, big bridge. These tin gear bushings are used in railcraft to make their gears, and they aren't terribly expensive. It's 4 tin in a square, and it gets you 2 of them. But it's actually cheaper to pour out a pour out a gear on a tinker's. I made a carpenter's hammer, and I don't remember why. I must have had a purpose. Whatever. Anyway, it's cheaper to make it with tinkers, because tinkers has the gear mold, which you can't see over there. It's in that far table. Right. So what do we need to? So what we need to do is set up ore processing, because it takes forever to produce or to process 4 stacks of iron ore, and we need a lot of train rails. And I really mean a lot of train rails. Train rails? Train track. Train rails. Brain fuzzing. Because first we need to get from our home base, to here, because this is where our tree farm is going to be, and I'm still working towards being able to set that up. I'm probably going to set up multiple farms. I will definitely be setting up a forestry farm, but tin electron tubes require a lot of tin. No, not really, but you get the idea. I could use Ender IO. Yeah, waste diamonds on a hoe? No, thank you. And 2 pulsating crystals? Not so much. Plus the logic controls are really annoying to make. So you're done. Well, you're done, and we got 6 stacks of birchwood planks. Yay. Grab the rest of you. Oops. Check on you. You're done. Alright, so yeah, this is going to refill. This is going to continue to fill that. And probably shouldn't be long before that cart's got to go out and be refilled. Wrong side of the mouse. This is actually not doing too bad on lava. And this is refilling itself, so. And when it needs more, this will just go shooting off, refilled from the fluidic nether portal. Which I have to give a big thanks to the guy who made. You know what? Let me grab. Anyway, the guy who made Engineer's Toolbox, whose name I cannot recall just at the moment. Yep, that's the guy. Totally. You know what, if we swap that, we can do that. And I can grab exactly 1 plank too few. And look like a complete numpty. Okay. Thank you. My magnet's turned off. No. There. Alright. Nice, more or less clean inventory. So, first things first, we need. I'm trying to think here. What we need is an additional electrolytic separator. But for the moment, we're only going to do. Well, no, we need that. Alright, so. You know what? Let me just sort this to mechanism. I understand why. Not. Why? Okay. Did mechanism have any No, it doesn't. Chisel does, but mechanism doesn't. Alright, well, that's fine. So what we need. Alright, so we're going to be using factories eventually. But So we need an enrichment chamber. We need a crusher. Oh, you want hair? Iron. So we're gonna do this. You know, we're not gonna use that table. We're gonna use this table because it doesn't interfere with the thing. All right. So if we go to next, engineer's toolbox would be quicker to produce, but it's more annoying to get the 3x because it needs. All right. So iron shards, chemical injection chamber with. Nope, that isn't it. Nope, that's also not it. Alright, so if we go forward, this iron clumps, that's what we need. So we need a purification chamber and oxygen and iron ore. Then the iron clumps go into a crusher, which gets dirty iron dust, which goes into an enrichment chamber, which then gets smelted. Okay. So first we need a purification chamber, which requires an enrichment chamber. We already have one. Advanced control circuits are actually not that bad. So we need more steel, but that's okay because we cooked up a bunch. And we need some more osmium and steel. So sleep real quick. Because if I don't sleep, we get monsters, and once we have monsters, the noise starts. Alright, so we need you, one of you. I need more rats. Alright, okay. So we need osmium. I'm gonna take this osmium and throw it in here. You know what? I'm going to process this osmium and get that finished, and then I'll be right back.